kind of some mellow music here right now. Hey, Gemini! Welcome to the Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Cross Watcher reading for this week with Jamie. That's me from JVC. I'm totally getting like weird. I think these thumbnails are like just trying to do something that looks like I'm not totally deformed in some way or form. The pictures aren't that great, so I'm trying, and it kind of gets me all silly and revved up for when I get in here and actually live on the video. So I want to say thank you for all my likes, subscribes, comments, shares, donations, and everything that you guys do to like make me smile on this channel, and I am grateful for it. I am so grateful for you guys. I will be giving away free one card draws to be a part of that. If you're not already part of the fam jam, you gotta hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right next to it so that when I do go live for the free card draws, you will be notified and you will know. So let's get into Gemini's reading for this week. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It just feels like I have to. And well, actually, I do know why I'm reading it. Foolishness is coming out of the universe. Everybody's like, it seems like this is a tough day in our history of like the world, 9/11 kind of thing, and the universe is for some reason is trying to make me smile and lighten up all day, like bring a little extra light to this reading. So shine, baby, shine, baby, shine. I got an audition today, so I gotta sing my butt off. Anybody know Rock of Ages? Rock of Ages. I'm gonna try for Sherry's part. A little bit nerve-wracking because I'm not a stripper. But anyways, let's move on. Gemini. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. What do you have for Gemini today? Gemini's been like pretty intense the last few readings. It's the actually only one I usually remember. The first time there was a whole bunch of spirit guides with it. The second time, the last time. Actually, I don't remember last week's. There was weeks before. I said something, some love was coming in. Let me know how you guys are faring out on this. Like, let me in. Okay, get serious, Jamie. Universe. Oh, there's like 6 cards. Green Dragon was the one that popped it on top. But yeah, okay, good joke. Good joke. All right, universe, give us a card for, there we go, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Cross Watchers. So, Air and Earth Dragon represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Yes, Gemini, like where you're the twins, you might be having a little bit of stress trying to balance out those two twins. It's Virgo season. You're put into overdrive. You're actually going further, faster. It looks like a face in that log on the bottom. And his wings looks like snow. Balance is coming in the future. Ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Ooh, that's good things coming. Let's see what page Earth and Air Dragon is on. 26, which is an 8. So that's infinite possibilities, an 8. Is it 26? Someone tell me in the comments. 26? Yes. All right. Earth and Air Dragon. Here we go. Perfecto. Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Fourth dimensional brown and blue earth and air dragons believe life force. No. Okay, guys. Getting tongue-tied. I don't know if you guys are totally mixed up and getting tongue-tied lately. Or maybe someone's coming into your life so you can get tongue-tied. Just saying. Try again. Fourth dimensional brown and blue earth and air dragons breathe life force. hope and vitality into our hopes and dreams while enabling us to ground them. They bring us into balance and harmony so that our visions can manifest in physical reality. To do this, we first picture our castle in the air and then ground it. These glorious dragons help us with this process. Guidance. This card indicates that it's time to clarify your hopes and intentions. Ask the brown and blue earth and air dragons to illuminate your visions. Then ask them to help you take all the action necessary to bring those visions into physical reality. This will re energize your life. These dragons also offer you assistance in rising above your challenges while remaining grounded in the beautiful vibration of Earth. They enable you to find the perfect balance so that your life can truly follow. Geez, I'm having a real hard time reading this. I never had reading okay. Calm your energy, guys. You guys need to ground. That's what it is. You got so much going on up there. So many ideas, so many things. Focus. You need focus. Focus. Breathe. Take a breath. Before I go back into this, just take a breath. Just breathe in. Hold it for 2 seconds. Breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gemma, you guys always have one of the biggest energies when it comes to my readings. I don't know why, but something big's coming for you. Breathe in. Balance it. Hold it. Breathe out. Okay. 3 is good for me. If you need some more, pause the video and do a couple more. This is intense energy. Gemini always has intense energy. You guys are like the go-go's. And now that you're in this work Virgo season, I think you guys are extra heightened and extra stuff coming on here that is a lot. It might be a bit overwhelming, especially if you had something to do with anything on this date, if this date, blah, blah. If this date triggers something for you, right? I can't get my words out this reading. Last reading was great, and I'm tongue-tied. I'm making faces and being foolish. All right, I'm going to start the guidance part over again. This card indicates it is the time to clarify your hopes and intentions. Ask the brown and blue earth and air dragons to illuminate your visions. Then ask them to help you take all the action necessary to bring those visions into physical reality. This will re-energize your life. These dragons also offer you assistance in rising above your challenges while remaining grounded in the beautiful vibration of Earth. They enable you to find the perfect balance so that your life can truly flow with grace and ease. So call on them now and ask them to help you understand the purpose of your life's lessons and see the highest good in all people and situations. As you see the lessons presented to you on your ascension pathway from a new perspective, your life will be filled with joy and purpose. Let the earth and air dragons breathe their life force into each of your 12 chakras and bring they got this spelled funny, and bring your into balance and harmony. Relax as they do this, and you will have a new sense of calm and equilibrium as you walk your divine path. Right. So those 2 twins you got there, Gemini, they need a little balance. You need to ground yourself a little bit. And has these earth and air dragons, earth is the root chakra, air is the mind chakra, is the crown chakra. That's like swords and passion. So your passion and your mind, you're kind of going in and out of your head. It's like carrying you away. Get grounded. Dig deep. Find something that you love and gets rooted and makes you feel totally at peace. Then come back to it. Narrow it down, figure it out, move forward. Everything that you need to do is within you and in your hands. The assistance that you need can be with the dragons. Are you into dragons? If you're not, maybe you should check into dragons. Dragons are mystical creatures. So let's see. Oh, the feather blew away. Oh, look at that. That wasn't even down here. See this little feather? It wanted to make a movement. I don't even know where it came from. It kind of just went across my desk just then. So there's a lot of guidance on the way for you with the dragons and the angels. This is the angel deck. Let's see what it has in store for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers that are here today for Well, actually, yeah, today, because if you're watching it on another day, it's still today in your world. So, and the videos are timeless. So, what do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? We got New Beginnings. New Beginnings is coming out a lot, and the Queen of Michael come out a few times lately. New Beginnings, like maybe you guys are collaborating with a bunch of people or something because there's a lot going on. Four of Michael. New beginnings. So you might be held up on a new beginning. You need to like maybe you got like 1,000 ideas because they're going through your head. You need to balance them out. Take that breath. Pick one at a time. Move forward because new beginnings says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So whatever in the past happened, take a look at it. If there's something that you could learn from it, if there's like a couple mistakes you can pick from, different things like that, then flying cars as I'm talking. If there's different things like that, then you can check in and move forward. Like just use your history, use your all the cards are coming out very easily for you, Gemini, in this part of the spread. So this can flow easily for you if you want it to. Just take it step by step. The Queen of Michael says as you're in your mind again, but she's upside down, so you might be stuck in your head. Brilliant, self reliant, insightful, and humorous. You know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So, right now, this new beginnings might be, it's exactly, you're held up. For you to move forward on the new beginnings, you need to check in with your past and like, forgive and let go, move forward. Let go of whatever it is you're hanging on to and what's keeping you stuck in your head. Because you are brilliant, you are self reliant, you are insightful, and you are human. You might not be feeling that right now. You might be feeling, like lack of friendship, lack of support, lack of things around you. You are your biggest support. You are your biggest like cheerleader, and you are the only one that can truly love yourself for the rest of your life, unconditionally, kind of thing. Because you know, people come in and out of your life all the time, and they're not always unconditional. Unconditional is a very hard thing to do unless you're a dog or a child. They kind of forgive and forget, like on the norm. Take a lesson from them. Take forgive and forget. Move on. You'll live a happier life. If you hold on to regret and it causes you depression, and the other person's probably not even thinking about it, so why give them that satisfaction? There's no real point to give them that satisfaction. You know exactly what to do. Use your experience. The things that come into the past, the things that might be actually figuring you might be a downfall for you, are actually probably pretty good. Like you can learn some big lessons from from past experiences that you might think were a failure. There's no such thing as failure. It's only like possible solutions and ways to move forward without making that same mistake again. And there's going to be little tweaks along the way. Sometimes you got to do things 100 times to find it. How do you think people found like the KFC recipe? Hmm? You know, it didn't just start like that. It might have been an experiment in the beginning, but there's different flavors to get just that right one. The Ten of Michael's next. So that's like the celebrations, but actually, that's a lot. Ten of Michael. Oof. Ten of Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. It's saying let go, check into your past again. Once you get those things and those little lessons that move forward, you won't feel like you were stabbed in the back. You won't feel like, things were to get you. Like this is too much in your head and like betrayal and different things like that. The Ten of Michaels in the traditional is like getting stabbed in the back or having days or feeling like you were stabbed in the back. So whatever this situation is that you're going to and your go to get this in this negative energy so that you're getting held back, that's the thing you need to let go so you can move forward and get to the 10 of Michael. And the next process and the next thing is holding you up. If you stay in that 10 of Swords, 10 of Michael energy, like you're being betrayed all the time, you'll stick in the victim mentality kind of thing. You don't want to stay there. You'll be in the 4 of Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. So if that's causing you a lot of stress, you need to let go. It's like you may be past it because this was upside down. It may be harder to get here. if you don't let that go, because this is just telling you you need more sleep. There's a lot of stuff coming in right now. There's a lot of transitions going on. And what Virgo season the way it is, it's work, 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 get it done. And we feel guilty, like unbelievably guilty if we don't get something done. Because Virgos are workers and analyzers and we criticize ourselves. I have a Virgo rising and I used to be really hardcore on myself and others, and now I'm like, meh, universe got this. Something will come. I always have faith that something is coming. Like when I have the hardest times and I feel like I can't get up and I need more sleep and I don't want to get out of bed ever, that's when I push myself to get up a little bit harder and I move along my day. Sometimes I need to get outside and see some nature and see some signs so that it gets better. It gets better. It always gets better if you want it to. If you want to stay in the victim stage and you want to get there, then you can stay there. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's just going to make you miserable and it might bring you somewhere you really don't want to go or your friends don't want you to go because bad things can happen when we like stick into that really scary sense, you know. Insights that come from quiet meditation. So take some time to meditate, take some time to give yourself some self love, take care of yourself. If you look at this card, this is just something extra I just thought of. If you look at this card, what color resonates to you in it? If if one sticks out to you the most and you get a feeling drawn towards it, put it in the comments. It's probably one of your chakras might have some blockages. I could possibly give some tips or some references or something like that if you make a comment so that I can help you maybe find a way or what chakra you're actually talking about. You could probably look up the chakras yourself and find all this. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to share anything with me. I love it when you do, and I feel really appreciated when you do. But I want you to be happy and foremost and don't feel like you ever have to answer to me or anything. I just want you to feel safe in your own place, in your own love, and your own heart. And if there's any way I can do that through these readings, and I'm in because I love love and I love helping people with love. And we all need love. All you need is love. And this song like makes me feel love. It's a really good song about peace and sending healing to people, and it's just beautiful. And when the chorus comes on, I'm going to stop singing. Ace and Michael, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So if there's anything going on that you feel stuck in a way and there's someone else that's in this situation, maybe you can talk to them, get a few ideas, maybe bounce something back, brainstorm, collaborate, anything like that when it comes to this new idea. Because there's a lot of blue cards here. Like more than half your spread is in your head and in communication and in thoughts and in ingenuity and in intention, like all blue, all thoughts, all in your head. So you need some grounding. There's not a whole lot of earth in this spread. Even that, I believe that's cups. So the six of Raphael is niece. Next, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. That's the six of Raphael. Why do I think? So this is our two. No, this is our six of Raphael, six of cups. So people are admiring us right now. It's possible. This is the green energy. Cups is emotions and love and things coming in. You will be appreciated when you embrace your inner child. New friends come in and relationships, or you may be having, maybe you're considering having a child. Maybe you got a kid along the way. But this is a happy place and this is a healthy place. See, like there's a health sign there. That's like the paramedic sign. When you take care of your inner child, like go back the stuff in your past, maybe stuff that like you feel might have hindered your progress along, stuff that held you back, maybe some incidents or past issues, maybe you had a rough family life growing up. Find that inner child and love it, heal it, hug it, take care of it, talk to it the way you would want to be talking to it, like this, your inner child. Don't criticize yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself enough and bring that heart chakra out and balance it And then you can be the Queen of Raphael, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Emotions. Kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. You will be able to like help others and yourself and have the most wonderful things in life when you feel this balance. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. Maybe this, maybe this is the trustworthy psychic information. Maybe you need to dig into it a little bit further. Maybe you should check into your dreams. There's so many options to check in for psychic abilities and psychic things that you can do yourself, or you can ask somebody else. Ask anybody. Somebody. Somebody will answer. The universe got your back. Just find your balance. Feel your flow. And it will just come to you out of the blue. It's so strange how it works, but I love it. And it just works. I don't even have to ask why anymore. If something crappy happens, I'm like, all right, what's next? Something else is coming. I had my little cry or my little tip, or I talked it out with somebody, or sometimes I'm in denial for a little bit. Yeah. And I kind of want to stay in that crappy space and cry my eyes out. But I've learned along the way that it's a lot easier now to let go, like just having this faith, going outside, finding a feather on the ground, finding a dime, knowing that all these things that are coming to me are signs saying it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It will be okay. The universe will keep us moving, keep us going. Show it love, it'll show love back. Take it, accept the love. You deserve the love. We all deserve the love. Keep the love. I think I might name this reading that. We all you need is love, love, love. And it's telling you everything. If you stay balanced, your visions, your manifest, your hopes and dreams, stay in your heart. Stay in your heart space. Unconditional love. Six and Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. So this was upside down. This might be a little bit hard for you to get to because the queen was upside down as well. So for you to flip this down, get to that inner child, take care of it, love it, heal your heart chakra, share the love, move forward. And then you can have the sixth Michael. You're going away from all that old crap. You're leaving the past behind. You might relocate your mind somewhere in this time, in the present, instead of in the past. It can be as simple as that when it comes to relocation, because this is your mind. These are the swords. You're like leaving and going away from whatever it was that was holding you back and moving forward into the future. But you have to heal your child before you can get to that point. That's the next step that you need to take along the way. Once you get to that, you're at the seven of Gabriel, which is where you might have to fight for these things. You might have to work to get through those little obstacles, and it might be hard. It might be hard to look into yourself and actually deal with those things. Like, I know we all, okay, I don't know about sharing this on here. When I was young, my parents fought a lot, a lot, a lot. And I cried pretty much every night going to bed. And actually, this is a good story. Never mind. So I did have a realization the last couple days that, they told me not to fight back. They told me not, like if my sister come after me and hit me with a tennis racket or whatever, she would come after me and they would say, you touch that little girl, you're bigger than her. You can't touch her, you'll hurt her. And I was never allowed to fight back. Never, ever allowed to fight back. And I found like through my older years, like these days, I don't like conflict. I don't know what to do when it happens. I do now, somewhat. I'm still dealing, trying to figure it out. So when conflict comes, I kind of like freeze, probably cry because I can't believe what they're saying to me and it's not true. And then I get upset and I stay and I freeze and I don't know whether to. I used to fight and get angry and spit things back, but that didn't help me. Doing nothing don't help me. But also, the fact that my parents did that when I was a kid, they were just being, parents. I was 5 years older than my little sister. I was 6 foot tall. She's like this much shorter than me. She was a lot littler than me. I could have hurt her. Yes, I was a big girl. I'm still a big girl. But like they taught me patience in that all the same. Of all the things, even though I didn't fight back, it taught me that fighting wasn't the answer. Like the actual fist fights, everything else. I walked away from all those. You can use your words, but if you use your heart and you're calm, like if you find a way, like when your words are stunted and you can't speak, like there's probably a few of that in you too, because a lot of these source cards were upside down. So you might be having a hard time communicating. Maybe this conflict is putting you in this situation like I was. But I've gotten to a point where I stop. I haven't been confronted too much since the last confrontation I had, I didn't cry. I stopped. I assessed it. I thought in my head, why does this bother me so much? Okay, it bothers me because of that. Is that something from my past, something from my future? Is that something that's actually real and needs to be taken care of right now? Maybe, yes, no. Move my next decision on to, and just using that process to figure out what I need to do next. If I need to speak, if I need to walk away and take some time to think about it, if I, like, there's so many processes that you can go through to help you do this, but it's saying stand up for what you believe in. Do something that you love. Don't let anybody put you in that space where you're not allowed to fend for yourself. You can fend for yourself. There's many ways to go about it. I suggest taking like a clear-headed approach and a calm, loving, from your heart, unconditional love approach so that you can understand. And if that other person lashes out at you and you know you're coming from a space of love and truth and like trying to help, then you know that you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong in that situation, but try to love. And if they don't want to love you back, if they don't want to treat you with respect or appreciation or have a decent conversation with you, then I think you know what to do. I'm still learning that lesson. It's freaking hard. It's work. Maybe the work cards can tell us an easier way so that it's not so hard. Let's see what the work cards have to see to make this life a little bit easier. So let's see what we can find an opposite work card, like something that says, you got this, because we do got this. We do have, an adult mind or an adult body, or we all have the capability to think with our hearts and our minds and keep a balance. What do Gemini need to hear from the universe for the at work affirmators cards from the rhino corn, rhino corn, rhinos and rainbows and unicorns? What do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers for this reading? I've learned that I need to share my stories so that I know that I learned from stories. Like I have all this information in my head, and until the universe tells me certain things to click together to put through these pictures, because I've always loved pictures, and I, I, I was meant to do this, but like all these pictures and everything else, like it was meant to be. I forgot what my point was then, because I went and the screens went out. So for you to move forward, we have, okay, 3 cards. These are 3 things you're going to have to work on: past, present, future, maybe, or whatever. First off is delegation. I make like the mayor of multitasking and delegate duties left and right, then let them drift away from my awareness, certain that they'll get done. Rather than micromanage, I macromanage. For now, I'm only focused on the biggest elements of the journey. What's our galaxy up to? Why wasn't it at that last meeting? So delegation, like I said, some things in my head don't click right away, and sometimes I have to use the universe to like click them. But when we like something and we love something, it comes easy. We don't need to delegate those things. Those things out there that you don't quite love, maybe you don't like. Maybe you're a photographer and don't like editing. I'm a photographer that doesn't like editing. That's why I only do pay shoots that, like, all the pictures that I take for myself, I kind of keep for myself. They will be probably coming out for different business ideas later on. But that's the kind of thing. When if you don't like to do something, delegate it. Hand it off to somebody else. If this is a business, ask them for help. Ask them to do some editing. Ask them to do the videos. Maybe you just want to write a blog. Maybe you need someone to like go through your blog. Whatever it is that you're moving forwards to. Money. I deserve to make money. Maybe you have a money block. If you If you picked red in that chakra card, it could be something to do with money blocks. If it was between red and orange and yellow. I deserve to make money, and I invite financial abundance into my life by mailing out hundreds of gilded envelopes that say your presence is required. Please RSVP. If the desire to make more money seems selfish or shallow, I remind myself that money is the only path to food, shelter, and a secure retirement. Then watch myself quickly shut up and get back to hustling. Those gilded envelopes won't pay for themselves. So, money is energy. Everybody deserves an exchange of energy. Everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves a roof over their head. It's like you work for it. This money thing is energy. I don't consider money all evil. I don't consider it like good, bad, and different. It's energy. For me to do my job, I have to pay my bills. So when it comes to like, I have a job besides this. I'm hoping to be able to do this full time, but I need your help for that. So I'm asking for your help for likes and subscribes and shares and everything else so I can spread this channel and make it bigger because that's my path. And if I can find a way to do this and help people full time, that's what I want to do. But that's abundance. Money is abundance. Abundance is energy. Anything that comes into you, you deserve it all. You put good things out there, it will come back. It may just be a penny on the side of the road. Pick that penny up, put it in your little coin jar, bring attraction spells, do a money jar, anything like that to keep that reminder to you that you are good, you got this, and things are coming. Good things are coming. You keep the good, positive things in your mind, and it will draw like the good things to you. Collaboration. I take pride in my role as a good collaborator, and I look for opportunities to help support my colleagues' ideas rather than dismiss them outright. I fill my meetings with yeses and I celebrate and ands, and I celebrate the constructive power they have over buts and ors. Unless I work for a company that makes cigarettes and boats, in which case butts and ors would be never mind. They're just making fun. It's kind of a goofy card. So, right, you may have to, those things with the delegations and that, you may have to delegate it out and collaborate, meet new people, go across. That's how you will be able to uh, delegate things. So, meet out other people and have a collaboration. Make your community. Maybe you're trying to grow a community. Maybe you're trying to get like a bunch of people on to go to help make a movement for this new change that's coming on. So let's see what general guidance for affirmations we have for you. Like all this work, delegation, money, and collaboration. Maybe these are some of the things that are holding you up right now because there is there's no pentacle energy in here. So if money is a startup thing for you, find a way maybe to start it so that you don't need to use money. Like if you have I started a YouTube channel. I didn't put any extra money into this. I bought the equipment so that I could record. I got some lights and stuff like that. But that's because I have a day job that I can do that. And, until this takes off or until I find exactly what I want to do with my path, maybe calls, one-on-ones, I don't know. Like, let me know, you guys, what your thoughts are. Maybe it'll change. Vitality. I didn't even have to ask too much then. Vitality. I am a healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so. So, vitality. You are healthy and vital and strong. When you take care of yourself, when you get some sleep, when you make sure you're taking care of yourself. Like this rest, you may need some of this rest for you to get your vitality back. Keep strong. Make sure when you are in this vibration and when you do move forward with all this and you have your team, make sure you and your team are all getting rest because this can cause, like, when I'm tired and hungry and I really need sleep, I get really cold and I can't, well, most of us can't. We can't deal with the emotions in the same way that we normally would. we kind of like get upset. Like I'll call mom sometimes. She said, Jamie, you just need some sleep. I can hear you're really tired. You're just really tired. And it's true. Like I get up in the morning, I get in the shower, I wash all the crap away. I visualize it as water hitting my head, making me clean and flushing every negative bit out of me and just let it go on down the drain. That's an easy way to like think about getting stress away. But you have got this. You have got this. Once you get through all these things, you can go back and, listen again if you like to get some more clear. Maybe you'll hear something more the second time. But you need to stand up for yourself and what you believe in. Claim your personal power. Claim your personal power. Look at that rainbow. Look at that horse. That's just beautiful. She's flying high. You have this possibility in you. There's like a little bit of defensiveness. There might be some people coming at you here and there, but make sure you stand up for you along the way. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do this. You can do this if you want it bad enough, but you have to want it bad enough. It's up to you. Nobody's going to have the same passion for these things as you do. Somebody might somewhere, some point, but they're going to have a little bit of a different angle than you do. So maybe you can find that person. Maybe you can put it out there with your earth and air dragon to bring that person to you. Collaborate, delegate, work together, create all those new beginnings that's going to cause that happy family that you've always dreamed of, all the new celebrations, everything that you could ever dream of in your life. And that's all I have for you today, guys, at Gemini for this week. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I want to thank you guys for coming to the channel and viewing and saying hi and all your subscribes, likes, comments, donations. And I feel like I'm always forgetting them. Comments, likes, subscribe, shares. Thank you so much. I will be rewarding by doing, I just feel like I want to give so much. I will be doing free draws, free like readings here and there. To get notified of this, after you hit the subscribe button, hit the little notification bell like right next to it so that it'll tell you exactly when I'm putting it up, and that maybe you can get a free card. Maybe you can get that little bit of extra oomph that you needed in your day. So yeah, I want to thank you so much for being here. My phone went out again. The way this is hooked up, I can't see if I'm looking at myself or not. So if I have some weird boogers or something, want to give me a comment, like, yeah. Either way, I'm going to send you off with peace, love, happiness, and more love. Love, 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 and light. I don't know if there's much light behind me. I can't tell. Okay. Mwah. See you guys.